What's going on YouTube? This is Jay, trucker by day, and I was hoping for a nice peaceful trip across the top, across the Dakotas and into Washington State, which is it's kind of rare this time of year, but I made it most of the way through Montana. We're going to deliver in Oregon, go all the way across and cut down, but this is what we're dealing with right now. We have it's a typical ice storm for this time of year, but it's blowing pretty hard from the north, which is I'm not too far off from Canada. It's blowing pretty good, and 33 degrees, so it's cold, and unfortunately I would love to pull over right now and just call it a day, but this section, if you guys ever been through here, this section of Montana is not a place you want to stop and hang out and wait for better times. It's not a good idea. I'm right around Livingston. Livingston, pretty much year round, they have severe winds, so it's not a real fun place to be. I just try to get through there and get on the other side, but this literally came out of nowhere. It looked a little dark about 60 miles ago, and I was like, oh, maybe just a little light snow, but now I'm getting hammered. I have 800 miles to go for our delivery on Monday, so I got to knock out at least another 100 miles tonight to make my day, doable tomorrow. So, but how are you guys doing out there? I figured I'd share whenever I get this this bad weather. I like you guys to see it, and then the lucky thing is we only got, I don't know, maybe I'm gonna be conservative and say a month, but probably about 2 months of this crap left. And then we'll be, this will all be beautiful through here, so. And then I'm going to get you guys some footage of the East Coast, because we didn't really do much of that when I started the channel. It was already kind of crappy, so. But you guys are going to get to see some more beautiful winter weather, and I hope everybody out there is doing good. I just, I like to bring you guys along for the ride. There isn't really any topic today. We're just going to talk, and we're going to watch other drivers, because this guy in front of me, this car hauler, I mean, he almost pushed me off the road, and I was like, what? All right. Which, that's what you have to be careful for. So there's one thing, it doesn't matter, like I ride motorcycles when I'm not in my semi. Like a lot of people that I know that have died in bike wrecks, they were way better riders on a motorcycle than I have ever been in my life, and they still died. So when you get in weather like this, and we're going to get some twisties up here in a minute, I'm pretty sure. When you get weather like this, always, as I'll always tell you, and I'll never take it back on that, take your time and watch your following distance, because this guy up here in the car hauler that already flew by me, I know he doesn't give a shit about whatever he's got going on, so I want to try to give him a little space, because more likely than not, if he makes a mistake, even at this range right now, I'm pushing it as far as me being able to come to a complete stop. So I'm going to drop a gear and I'm going to back off just a little more, give this guy some room, and let these, I'm sure we'll see a few, risk takers that'll go flying by us, which is fine. Let them go. But, yeah, this is it, man. This is my last week of work until I go on. I got family stuff this weekend, and I think we got birthday. I got a birthday party to go to, and yeah, I'm taking the weekend off, and it feels pretty good. And of course, it never fails whether I'm going on a long vacation or a short one. The last week before it, like now, I was all excited I might even be able to bring the bikes out and ride the motorcycles this weekend if it's warm enough. Just take them for a little ride. I'm going to look at another Harley to buy this weekend, hopefully, but it never fails. So. And it's because I'm in a rush in my mind. That's something that takes just a lot of practice, really. It's something you got to practice like a lot of. Is you can't let your mind, like I want to get home. Of course, I want to get home. I want to get out of this truck, man. I look forward to it. It's a peaceful where I stay. I can get out. I don't have to do much of anything. Just relax. So, my mind's telling me hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. But I know for a fact there ain't no hurrying up in this weather right here. It's just stupid. So try to keep your emotions in check. And, you know, wherever you're heading, it doesn't matter if you're in a car or you're in a truck or semi or whatever. If the weather's this bad and you get a big, big rush to get over there, and you flip the truck or you die, was it worth it? Was it worth driving that fast? Well, obviously not. And if you said it was, you're an idiot. So, but no, of course it's not worth it. So, just try to be mindful. Take your time. I know it's frustrating. Like me, it's frustrating. I mean, I still got a little bit of time for the week. It's only, you know, it's only tomorrow's Sunday, so I still got the rest of the week. But I wanted to be all the way across Montana today, and now it's just not going to happen. So, because of the weather. But, oh boy, yeah, this is the fun of it. This is the, like I tell you guys all the time, this is the stuff they don't show you in truck driving. Like, you ever see one of the stupid ads, or, you know, oh, travel the country, blah blah blah. It's always like nice sunshine, like along the coast of California, or, you know, out in the, like, the Texas, out in the ranges, and it always looks so cool, just like anything. And then you start out like in the winter, and this is where you gotta drive it. So, but, you know, you guys know me, you know I love this shit, and I wouldn't do anything else. So, but yep, day in the life. This is the end of my day. Thank goodness. We got about, like I said, so I got 100 miles, so I got about an hour. In this kind of weather, it will probably be about right around 2 hours, probably. Maybe an hour and 45 minutes. But it just kills me. I mean, still to this day, like after all these years of driving, this car hauler in front of me, he passed me going 80 miles an hour in the same exact weather right now. You know, now he's like, oh, it's bad, the weather's bad. Now I'm coming up on him, I'm doing 45. I mean, like, think about it. He risked jackknifing his truck to get around me so that he could run right in front of me across this whole stretch. You see what I mean? And after a few years of doing that, you're going to realize that couple minutes that you get, that one time that you're just a little too confident and you end up wrecked, which, knock on wood, never happened to me in my career. I've had some close calls. It is not going to be worth it, you know. And, you know, I want to see you guys be successful, and I want you guys to be careful while you're out here doing this. This is not for the faint of heart, and I am far from, you know, fearless, but I kind of got a pretty good hold of my boundaries. You know, I could probably go 60, 65 through here, but, you know, that's my mind talking like, oh, you're a badass, you can just fly on through. But my mind, maybe not my mind, maybe my ego, and my mind is telling me, why don't you go 45, not rear end anybody, and be able to get up here and relax. So, you know, that'll all come with time. I mean, depends how long you want to do this, but, you know, like I said, high risk, high reward, really. I mean, it's just, this is my life, you know. I still love getting paid for this. Like I said, I'll be with you guys, and you can be with me until the day comes that I do not like getting paid. Because if I ever wake up and if I really don't want to go to work, I'll never drive again. But that ain't happened in 20 years, so I don't see that happening anytime soon. But yeah, you guys, you just don't be. That's one more thing I want to leave you guys with this bad weather. Just like I tell you in all the bad videos. Yeah, take your time, set your own pace. Okay, my pace is 55 right now. I got a pretty good following distance. I'm going to keep it right there. Set your pace, okay? But when your pace gets to the point where you're seeing, you know, multiple semis or vehicles and things like that pass you pretty frequently, say you're going 35 or 40, you are going to end up hurting yourself, or you're going to end up hurting a family or somebody else. If you have to go under, so here's the thing, go 10 miles under. This is a good way to start, and you can go from there in your life and your career. So start with 10 miles. So if the speed limit's 70 right here, I'm good, I can go 55, okay? So that's what I'm gonna go, I'm gonna go 55. Yeah, 15 miles, okay, so, yeah, so I'm gonna go 15 miles. 15 miles under, that's the cutoff. If I feel like I can't maintain that 55, I will be pulling over and going to sleep. Because when you're in this weather and you come up on somebody that's doing 25 or 30 that's really that unsure, See, you can see the left lane now, but that's not always going to be like that. So 15 miles, that's it. If you have to go more than 15 miles under the rated speed limit, it's time to find a pull off and get some rest. That's all. But, you know, I just figured I'd share a little bit of beautiful Montana in the winter. My name's Jay, trucker by day. I love you guys, and I'm out.